Monday of all Mondays so far.
It's been a terrible day so far. We'll get into that story in a bit. This video is brought to you by Stockholm Transportation, now hiring Super B wood chip, Super B flat deck Class 1 drivers in BC's Lower Mainland, the Okanagan, and the Kootenays. To apply, go to setco.ca and use promo code QUANFAN. Let them know I sent you, and get an extra $100 on your first payday. Plus, make sure you use my name as a reference when you apply for a job, and any referral bonuses I get, I'll share with you guys. Good morning.
It's a Monday.
It's a Monday.
It's a Monday of all Mondays so far.
It's been a terrible day so far. We'll get into that story in a bit. The forklift driver said, give him a minute and he'll help me guide me out. And I'm like, nah, it should be okay. He goes, okay, thank you.
I don't want to be out here either. It's cold.
Well, he goes, I got to move all this stuff and stack it inside because he's expecting another load here in the next half hour of lumber. I'm just going to reline up to back out so we have a lower risk of hitting all those cars out there. Honestly, sometimes it's better not to have someone guide you out. Like, I'm pretty confident I know I can get out of this one without help. And if I need help, I've got a Jess. We are in Clearwater. You know what? New plan. I see the driveway across the street. Let's go back into that driveway. Power steering is humming a little bit there. It is also frozen. It is minus 25. Well, it was minus 25. It's a little warmer now. Everything is very frozen, including us.
Just have frost on your eyebrows.
Slowly edge onto the road.
Always helping you in a way.
He came out at the last minute there.
He's pretty awesome though. We came in and he's like jolting out the door to come out.
Yep, he was there guiding us in immediately. Okay, is our fuel still gelled? Let's give it a hard throttle here and see what happens, see if the light comes on. We're empty now, so it's hard to tell. Got a check engine light on, but that's because our fuel is gelled and the truck was not getting enough fuel. got derated. I bought some degel ice or diesel degeller or whatever it's called. Anti-gel. There we go. Diesel anti-gel. Uphill, hard throttle. Let's see if we can. Gauge is going up, but not. I never really pay attention to that gauge, so I don't know what's normal. I guess we'll have to wait until we have a load on.
Which will be tomorrow.
Because we're running too late. It would be today. We could, looking at the time, if we had not had any issues, we could have done it today. Could have picked up the load today if we did not have our initial issue and then the derate for the fuel gelling problem.
Our truck had a heart attack when we got cold.
Truck had a heart attack and we got cold. Very, very cold. We got very cold. Almost to the point of calling for a police or ambulance to go sit in a warm vehicle. That's how cold we got.
With wind chill, I looked it up. It was minus 32 Celsius, which is minus 25 Fahrenheit.
Which is life-threatening if you get too cold.
And that was when we noticed it. It was probably colder before we noticed.
Most of the time the mornings are the coldest time of night, so I think that's about as cold as it got. This is Highway 5. You head south. If you stay on Highway 5 southbound, eventually you'll end up on the Coquihalla. Although this section is definitely not called the Coquihalla. It's not called the Coquihalla until you get to Merritt. Between Merritt and Hope. But this is the same highway. So yeah, our bunk heat stopped working, so I woke up from the cold. I'm like, man, it's cold in here. I got down out of the bunk, went down to the bottom and turned the heat up, and that didn't work. I'm like, okay, let me start up the truck, and click, 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 click. Uh-oh. We're in trouble.
Yep.
We have a full tank of diesel, but that doesn't help us if the truck will not turn on. So I immediately knew we were in trouble. I sent a broken down message on Isaac and then immediately called dispatch. I think the overnight dispatcher is fairly very new. I've never talked to him before in my life. And apparently he got a little confused on where we were. We were just south of Barrier, at that rest area, fish trap rest area. And I guess he dispatched a tow truck from Vernon. That didn't work out. Luckily, what are you looking for?
A nail clipper.
Nail clipper? It's in there somewhere. Good luck. My boss. See, that started at what time? 5? 5 a.m. 4? It was 4 something when I looked at the time. Late, close to 5 a.m. And a little after, I contacted dispatch and my boss, the fleet manager, got a hold of us by 6 o'clock. Once he was awake and aware of the issue, he got on top of it pretty quick and got rid of the tow truck that was way down south and got a tow truck much closer, came up to us and boosted us. We sat there for 4 hours, cuddling and keeping each other warm, and it was cold. Holy smokes. It's amazing how fast this truck gets cold without the bunk heat going. Like, by the end I got into the shivering like the violent shivering, trying to stay warm stage.
It's like we do have the blankets and everything, but still, it was that cold.
There wasn't enough blankets.
Yeah.
It was cold.
And then the blankets get cold, right? From how
Yeah,
cold
the
it is.
blankets themselves were feeling very cold by the time. And got the truck boosted, got it everything going. It's like, okay. As soon as the truck was warm enough to go, I just went, let's get this truck heated up so we can get warm. We stopped at the little Fort Rest area there. We were going to stop there anyway for restrooms. Because those are heated restrooms versus the rest area is outside cold restrooms. So I'm like, nope, I can wait till the heated restroom. But we couldn't get there. We couldn't get there before the truck derated and lost a significant amount of power. I was just crawling uphill. Oh no, look, lights on.
Oh, yeah, it's still on.
Lights come on. We are still in trouble. Fuel, we're still not getting fuel.
Yeah, we'll have to see if we can get hold of the boss and see if cameras can help us.
Yeah, let's do that.
We have nothing else to do today.
Want to dial his number?
Yep, once I find the phone, there we go.
Pair the Bluetooth in first.
Yep, I'll do that.
I'll call my manager. Hopefully he answers.
And it says it's connected.
Yep. His extension is now. See if he calls back.
I'm imagining how cold it is. There's a couple of the drivers.
There's
out
probably
there.
quite a bit of stuff going wrong with temperatures like this. Temperature gauge is minus 20 now. Yeah, maybe we'll just go to Kamloops to the shop there and see if they can figure it out. In the meantime, we need a warm spot to stay.
Do they have
They, where
space?
they may have a driver's lounge.
Okay. I'm like, our load tomorrow is supposed to go to the U.S. I'd rather try to get it figured out here in Canada. than-
Yeah.
It gives them a chance to change our load if needed too. Give us, or we can be in a shop sooner, cheaper. It's like almost noon, and it feels like 8 a.m. to me. Because we haven't
Yeah.
done anything, right? Like,
We've driven an hour,
yeah.
basically. It was cold though, untarping that load and getting all of that figured out.
Or is your straps all frozen too?
Oh yeah, everything was a fight. The bungees were a fight, the straps were a fight, the tarp was a fight, everything was fight. Fight me, fight me, fight me. So, yeah, it's been a rough day so far. It's been a rough day. Great way to start a Monday. Hey, for you guys, it's the second of the month, right? It's a new year. Hopefully you guys are having a good new year. I don't wish these kind of breakdowns on anyone. Didn't I say a couple of weeks that this truck hadn't let us down at all yet?
Yeah.
Yeah. Must have jinxed it.
I think it's just so cold. All the problems come up. also, like, the whole time we're sitting there trying to stay warm, I was like reflecting on how homeless people must feel.
Yeah, like we were that cold inside of a roof, no wind. We are that cold. Imagine being a homeless person outside in the elements. Oh, just derated us. Just lost a bunch of power.
I just heard the difference.
Yep, it's like it just let off the throttle. It's derated us, so we're only allowed a certain amount of RPM now.
Yeah, so it's like we had a sucky morning, but reflecting on how all these homeless people must be going on, I'm like, man.
We've got it pretty darn good.
At least we had each other too, like homeless people usually don't, right?
Yeah, by themselves, yeah. Yeah.
Nobody to call for help. Yeah.
Why is there steam coming out of the ditch there? I don't see any reason. I don't see a car in there or anything. Steam coming from the other side of the river. I wonder if there's a culvert or something in this open water.
Could be.
Oh yeah, we can't even climb this little hill at full speed limit. Okay, so I haven't got a call back. Let's just try our dispatcher. Morning! I hope you're having a better day than we are. Well, we spent 4 hours in the cold with no bunk heat and no truck idling today morning at minus 25 Celsius, so that got pretty cold. We were, I was at the violent shivering stage at the end there. I'm like, you know what, not much longer, and I'm going to call 911 and get at least a police car to sit in because this is getting cold. So I am derated now. I can't even do speed limit up any kind of small hill, so I will need a shop here, probably in Kamloops somewhere.
Hey, John.
Yep. I'm going to work my way to Kamloops and see if they can get me into a shop there somewhere. And hopefully you have a better day too. Hopefully. Alright. I can get up to speed limit, but it's reduced my RPM. So any kind of hill, it drops me down to 85 kilometers an hour. So the fuel filter light is on red, and check engine lights are all on. Yeah, all of the fun stuff. Yeah, it's starting to get there.
Christmas tree.
All right, thank you. Thank you. Bye. She sounds like she's having a terrible day. I bet you a lot of us are in trouble.
Yep. This is just one trucking fleet. Imagine all these different trucking fleets.
Yeah.
It's a morning. So did I call it?
Call what?
That you look like a Christmas light. Christmas
She
tree.
said, yeah. She goes, so your dashboard's lit up like a Christmas tree? I'm like, yep.
I'm like, wait, I know this reference.
All the lights are lit up. No bells, no jingle bells yet though. Once the jingle bells start, then you know you're in trouble. Yeah, the truck's just not getting enough fuel. I don't know if we just got bad fuel or if it's just gelling or if it's water or why the truck's not getting enough fuel.
Well, you pulled it to the one fuel place.
We stopped at the first SO card lock and
Yep.
it was just trickling. The pumps were just trickling fuel into the tank. Like, I don't know if they were out of fuel or if their fuel was freezing up.
But you had enough of that. You were too cold
But
anyway.
I only put in 20 liters there and said, enough of this. There's another fuel station literally half a block down the road. Went there and fueled up there. So maybe I got some bad fuel there. I don't think the two problems are related. The fact that we couldn't start the engine today and that we might have bad fuel, I think they're unrelated.
Yeah, me too.
One's battery related, one's fuel related. Tell you what though, I'm not shutting this truck down out overnight anywhere.
My only thing is when we go across the border, you have to make sure you don't turn it
Oh,
off.
but we can turn it off there. That's fine. Because the battery's not going to die that quick. I've shut it down twice today already. Shutting it off for that short of a time should be okay.
Okay. I finally remember the one time we closed the border crossing. I don't want to do that again.
I've shut down 2 border crossings. No, the other time I got out of the way to a pullout.
And then
I've broken down twice at a customs, but the one time I literally closed the highway. I closed the border.
yeah. You know, in the yellow radiation thing where it says not to stop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Radiation detector.
It's like, do not stop. And our truck was like, I shall.
I shall stop. I don't think we were stopped right in it. I think we were stopped right before it.
Maybe you were able to back up, but I think maybe it was, I don't remember.
No, because it was a starter issue. The starter was going on that truck, and I wouldn't have turned the engine off in that.
True.
So I think it was right before that gate.
You were right around it where nobody else could get by you either way.
Yeah.
Remember that.
Yeah. No way getting by me. Yep, done that. That sucks.
Yeah, the other one, they got mad at us. We were there like for 4 or 5 hours, and they're like, you gotta move.
I can't move. I'm gonna call our own tow truck. I'm gonna do what you guys have to do. I can't move. This is what my dispatch says is happening. And eventually, they gave me a replacement truck.
Yeah.
Unhooked the truck and tow truck returned.
It was a Remembrance Day, so it was delayed holiday with nobody around. So.
We've had bad days before. That's okay. We're still doing good. Still doing good. We're still blessed and lucky. Yeah. How good we do have it.
I agree. I'll even go far to say it's getting hot.
It's getting hot in here now?
Yeah.
Well, after the cold we had. But you're right, it is. Let's turn the heat down a little bit. See if that gauge drops now that I'm off of the fuel. Not yet.
Even driving up here last night, though, the wind was on the window. Oh, it was so cold.
Hello. Hey. Yeah, I derated now. It's limiting my RPM, so. Hello? Uh-oh. Cut out?
No.
We have cell service?
Oh yeah, you definitely have cell service. Is that the boss?
That's the boss man. Let's see if he calls back.
Okay, I can dial him too.
Takes a long time to get the speed limit with the low RPM. It's allowing 1400 RPM.
What do you usually get?
16, 17, 18, 19.
Okay.
You're about at 18, you're upshifting.
You have cell service, so.
Downhill, it's letting us go higher RPM. Directly into the sunshine. It is late if the sun is directly south to us like this. I am hungry. Just realizing I'm hungry.
I know we were sitting there trying to get warm before my stomach was like, I'm hungry. I'm like, nope, not moving.
Serving all the heat we can.
It was really that cold there. We were like, nope. It's going to be kind of rough sleeping with the engine idling, but it'll be better than,
I'm hoping you get used to it right away and you'll be fine.
yeah.
The regen might make us up.
Yeah, the regen's the worst part of that.
Stuck slowing down for a corner. I smell hot brakes.
Could be that guy.
Yeah. Oh, he's got colorful smoke coming up.
Mm. What does that usually mean?
Blues and red type of smoke. Smoke coming out of that truck. That might just be a rainbow effect from the sun. Off the water vapor.
Hmm.
Little Fort. Oh, I've got power again. Light's still on, but I'm not derated now.
I'm not sure what's going on.
It's like I put my throttle down. I'm like, wait, that feels like I have power. Look at the gauges. The wrench gauge has disappeared. Still have a check engine light on, and the fuel filter light is on. Hello. Heading to where? Kamloops, Kenworth. Okay, they've only got one Kenworth. Ah. Okay. I'll Google it. Head that way. 2505 Trans-Canada Highway. Perfect. Thank you. Yeah, it's definitely gotten the RPM derated, but I should be able to climb it. It'll just be a little slower than normal. I'll hang out with the loaded trailers. That's what we were thinking. It's like, I bet you guys have a bunch of these situations today, so best of luck on all of that. We are. We're getting nice and cozy now, so thank you. I really, really appreciate all those calls in the morning, by the way. That means a lot, so thank you. Yeah. Sounds good. Thank you. Bye. He's got trucks in the ditches and trucks broken down everywhere. He goes, I got your text and Ronald's text for today morning at almost the same time.
Oh, I wonder what he's up to.
So we're all... When it's minus 25, black ice on a lot of the roads. Not a lot of snow here. There's a lot of truck issues, so I want to make sure he knew I appreciated him calling us several times, checking in on us to make sure we're okay and not dead.
Yeah, I really appreciated it. Like, just having that care, right? That support.
Yeah, see, I'm getting that same rainbow off of his. It's got to be the sun. The sun is just hitting that truck exhaust right that it's getting a... Oh, I'm wearing sunglasses.
Uh-huh.
My sunglasses are doing it.
Okay, so all I get is a picture of crows or ravens, and it says, my lunch guest today.
My what?
My lunch guest today.
Your lunch guest today from Toronto?
Toronto. I can tell he's upright, so I don't know what his issue is.
He said he had a bunch of broken down trucks and trucks in ditches, so...
Yeah. We'll touch base with Ronald after. Yeah, it's just one trucking fleet. Like, I'm like, every major trucking fleet is going to have all
We've
this.
been seeing quite a few vehicles pulled over on shoulders too, right? So,
Yeah. look up where that Kenworth was?
Yeah, look up where Kenworth is, and let's get the GPS headed that way.
Like, I finally got to go to where we're supposed to be loading tomorrow. That was silly. The trick to that was literally putting a space between the street and the street number. Usually you put it together, but you had to separate it when it came up. Oh, that's not where I was expecting that to be.
I'm expecting it to be at the top of the hill there, close to the scale.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Cool. Not crazy.
Now it makes sense, because I'm like, we've seen it before.
You have an address? Punch it into the GPS.
So let's like a share, give me a moment. Yeah. 2505. This is where I wish our phone could just talk to the GPS.
That would be nice.
Trans-Canada.
That's not going to find that.
It's gonna have to. Trans-Canada Highway.
Slow down. Does that look like it? Sunset Drive.
Trying to figure out where you see Sunset Drive. I can't see you. It does not have that road on here.
No. It's a completely different location.
The urban location might be right, because I don't remember being this close to the scale.
No, this, yeah, completely different place. This is on the bottom of the hill. We'll pull over here, figure it out.
Some of it's at Petra Pass A&W when they go behind it, and the Kenworth is right there.
Garmin GPS's address is definitely going to be wrong.
I guess it never occurred to me it was that close to the scale.
You guys putting your sunglasses on?
I forgot mine this week. I even took them out to bring with. But I think when I went for like all the scarves and gloves and balaclavas, I forgot the sunglasses. I brought along like a whole extra bag worth of clothes.
Where are all the repair trucks driving around? They're all going out to trucks.
Well, also look at people's houses. Your plumbing papers and over.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on.
Fuel light just came off.
I heard you want to go to the shop.
Engine light's still on. If everything shuts off, might have fixed itself. I don't know.
It's possible.
Like I said, I dumped a bunch of that anti-gel stuff in the tank. We got full horsepower again. I'm definitely not derated.
So where are we gonna hang out for the rest of the day?
At the Kamloops shop.
Well, I mean, like sleeping tonight or whatever.
It's close. Salmon Arm. Ugh, I don't know.
Yeah.
Salmon Arm has a place I can park, but I don't think they have any rest areas there, so I don't want to park there until the end of the day.
Yep.
Figure that out. Either way, the truck's not shutting down. It's going to idle. I mean, at the shop it'll shut down, but
Well, that's where you can risk it because they can boost you there.
there's some popal. Slow her down. Popal's walking across the street? Somebody's walking across the street.
That's probably an accident right there then.
Slow her right down. Walking onto the bridge. Looking over the bridge. Walking along the river now to get further over.
There's somebody through something?
I don't know. Oh, there's a nice bullet. That's where we could have stopped to figure this out. Distracted by the popal.
At least the roads aren't black ice like they were yesterday.
Up here they're not.
Yeah, but
Further south?
yeah.
Well, he said he had a bunch of trucks in the ditch, so I bet there's a lot of black ice down there. And when he says in the ditch, it might be simple as I dropped one steer tire off the road and can't get back on the road and I
Yep.
need a tow.
Yeah.
Like, I've done some simple stuff like that too, where it's like, I guess we have to get a tow truck because I'm fully chained up and I cannot get out of this hole that I've dug here.
Yeah, that too.
All I need is a little
Yeah.
bump. Okay, car, why'd you slam on the brakes? Turning off or not? There we go. Okay. Barrier, BC. Well, I guess we might as well pull into that rest area that we slept at last night. And we'll check our train. Potash. Going north, be empty. Go through Jasper. So it's an empty Potash train. Going back to northern Saskatchewan.
Yeah, pull
Way
into
off to our right. Sorry.
Pull into the rest area.
And figure out where we're going, and we'll call it a day on the video there as well. Head over to Kamloops and see how it goes. I'll let you guys know tomorrow, or we'll let you know tomorrow how it goes. Fuel filter has dropped down all the way to 5, and it's been sitting at over 20.
Really good news for that.
Yeah. Still have check engine light on. But so maybe we're just getting all of Monday out of the way today, and then the rest of the week will be a nice week.
I wish I could promise you that, but I know the forecast.
Didn't say we'd get anything done fast, but
We have a few more days of extreme cold, and then a crazy snowstorm.
extreme cold, crazy snowstorm, and then it's supposed to warm up.
Yeah, depending on where you are.
Yay, black ice. Lewis Creek unincorporated. Not creep. I mean, I don't know. I'm not from around here, but I don't think they're creepy at all.
Miss tomorrow's would be some snow, but Thursday and Friday, oh boy. It's where it's possible to get over a foot of snow depending on where we are.
Yeah, it's so cold that my straps didn't want to roll up in a circle. They wanted to
Just bed.
roll up like a pentagon. It's like fold, fold, click, click. Right. It's not the way straps work.
I wish you could do what one of the comments said and run like a heater bulb back there.
Whoa. That was a bit of a suicidal. Luckily I'm empty and I could hit the brakes pretty hard. Fully loaded, that would have been a lot closer.
Oh yeah.
And no, I didn't honk at him because I didn't have time. Focused on not crashing into the back of him.
That's the only downside to that horn is that you can't really reach up when you're really using your hands on the wheel.
Okay, buddy, give us a little hill to climb so I can see what the fuel gauge does. We're now down to like 2.5, so think that feels normal to me. A little bit of a hill here, so maybe. And it still jumps up.
I'm like, it's doing this without a load on.
Yeah, without a load on. Maybe that's the only reason I'm not derated anymore, because we don't have a load in.
Yeah, the computer figured that out.
As soon as we have a load, it might be back to the same problem. So, up to 9, 10. Yeah, when we're climbing full throttle like this, it slowly gets worse. The needle just keeps going up and up and up and up. So as soon as you take your foot off the throttle, it drops again. So it's definitely still starving on fuel. Beautiful country though out here. Absolutely beautiful country.
Kind of watching the river. It's half frozen over.
Yeah.
Some places are completely frozen over.
Forest fire came through here, what? 6 years ago or so?
I would say 5. So yeah, probably.
The forest is starting to recover anyway. Brake lights. Turning off. Alright guys. It's been a heck of a Monday. It has been unpleasant at times. But, like I said, we're still pretty darn blessed. And we really, really appreciate all your support you guys give us. We really appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you for all the watches and all the thumbs ups and comments. Huge thank you to the people that hit that join button down below. That means a ton to us. That's what's allowing us to buy the good microphones and the good cameras. So thank you for that. Get to share our adventures with you guys in the Northwest. Good days and bad days.
Yep.
What am I talking about? All days are good days. Some days are just gooder than others.
Yeah.
See you guys tomorrow. Hopefully we see you tomorrow. Hopefully it's a quick, easy fix and we're back on the road tomorrow. Or hopefully we're back on the road today again. If all of a sudden you guys are watching an extra video that's out of place and there's not snow in the video, you know it was longer to get the repairs done. I'm optimistic that's not going to happen, but we are out of here. This is the rest area we parked at overnight. You guys rock.
Adios.